Hello everyone. Good morning, all of you. Thanks a lot for your great support on Udemy YouTube. So this video is a bit special because I'm planning to do the entire SAP setup, at least to create a PO and do GR, at least the P2P cycle. To do that activity, I'm going to set up the system in live. Let's see, do we get any kind of unexpected errors or a few known, but I have not put it in my KDS. So we are going to see that point. And this is new S4HANA 2023 server. The recent videos, if you are seeing, most of the videos are made in 2022. I felt like let's have our own setup in latest server. And that too, I want to do the basic setup in live. And special setup like subcontracting or flexible workflow, any other miscellaneous topics and all, I can do later, but at least we will do the basic setup and make it available for doing the end-to-end P2P cycle at least. That's the purpose today. Let me share my screen. I hope you are able to see my screen. And this is the KDS. Let me take one thing. Yeah. This is the KDS. It's Ganesh Padala will be here. Yeah. Company GPGC, GP group of companies, and company code. I'll just keep it GP industry, GP00. Controlling area, we'll keep it like the same company code, and controlling area same, we can keep it. There is some credit control area also there. Yeah, I want to highlight before starting this one. I'm going to do, we need to do in IDS system, like in a sandbox system, some FI configuration and some sales configuration also we need to do in real time. We don't do that. For example, in FI, we need to do this company code creation, controlling area, and the latest material ledger mandatory, right? That related configuration. When it comes to master data, we need to do the reconciliation account, like any GL accounts we have to create. Okay, even the cost center creation. These kind of activities we need to do in real time, which will be done by FICO consultant. In similar way, the sales data, because if you want to run any sales scenario or STO with the delivery in your IDS system, you must have a basic sales setup. We don't have to do the too much complicated sales pricing procedure and all. At least we should have the sales organization, distribution channel, division, the shipping point related configuration. And also when you go for testing, we need to go for a delivery types and all. Okay. But in this video, I'm planning to do without any sales related scenarios and all, but I'm planning to do the PO, GR, and invoice receipt. Let's see that how we are going to achieve that. Okay. So I will do in ECC, and also we'll try to find the roles based on our S4HANA 2022. We have roles ready, or else we will search from the internet and then we do it. Okay. So I put these things and the plant and few storage locations, one for raw material, one for finished goods, one for spare parts. And we can use the blocker stock or quality stock to differentiate any kind of stock which is under inspection or which is under damaged or going to dispose as scrap, right? So we don't use the multiple locations. So let's reduce the number of locations during your new design also. Try to map the scenario in a way that have less storage locations, but you can utilize the stock type we have, right? Like quality or block, that you can utilize it. This material ledger setup, let's hope for a success because although we have done some setup, sometimes we get error messages. And based on my analysis of different errors in material ledger, mostly these 4 transaction codes, if you do it, okay, you may not think too much logical. When you get enough maturity, you can think about all this material ledger setup, why it was happening and all those things. But for now, these 4 setup we need to do to run our transactions without getting any error related to material ledger. And I put a assignment of organization elements as we are creating multiple organizations like company code, purchase org, plant, sales org, distribution channel. But we need to link, for example, company code we assign to purchase org, and purchase org assigned to plant, and plant assigned to sales org. For all those elements, we need to assign that also we are going to see in this video. I hope this video will be a great help for the new people, and you may feel little faster, but like I mentioned that one, right? The purpose of video to set up in line and do that one. We don't explain each and everything, what is sales org, what is company code. If you want to know about in detail for each area, 10 minutes, 15 minutes videos we have in our organization structure. If you can access on Udemy, or if you want to have that complete content on Google Drive, that also you can send an email. So if you are spending about the explanation about each element and all, this video may go for 4 hours or 5 hours of time. So, but it won't be that much lengthy. It should not be that much lengthy, right? Because it will be distracted. That's why I mentioned for freshers, take it like a glance, and in depth of what is company code, what is plant, go for our detailed videos about organization structure. Okay, so I put that related links in the comment. If you are watching on Udemy, already you are accessing that organized structure related video. And for the people who are experienced, for them it's a good revision, how fast we can do it and what kind of challenges. Okay, as I'm making video, still I cannot go that much faster, but I will try to go as much as I can to reduce the time of our video. You can see that plan wise, this is my KDS document. What is KDS? Key data structure. Okay. So in my KDS, I'm keeping enterprise structure and master data. I will create few material types, and purchasing document types. I will keep it few purchasing document types for our testing, and create pricing procedures. Inventory related, we don't have much for the maintaining number ranges and any miscellaneous configurations on the go. We will add it. If I feel something to add it, then we will definitely put that one. Output configuration we'll try to do, or else at least if we do these 4 configurations, then definitely we will be in a good shape. And invoice verification also we will add it. Some configuration related to invoice verification also we will do it. The duplicate checking or any blocking related things if we really wanted to do it. Okay. So the mostly the number ranges and some kind of duplicate checks and all, we can do that. I hope it's good, and let's proceed to the SAP system and how we are going to configure and what kind of real issues or missing issues those going to come, and we are going to address in live. Let's go to our SAP screen. This is S/4HANA 2023, the latest server which we have for our practice. Maybe 25 might come, but 23, it's good. Not much changes in the latest thing. So I felt that this is a better thing to proceed. Go to SPRO. What happened to NOT? Always using red color. Let's use something. Already we are in the blue. Okay. Let's use purple. So reference IMG and enterprise structure, definition, finance accounting, define company. Always you try to copy, whether it will copy multiple tables or it is just an entry. You could, for example, purchase organization, just an entry. But irrespective of that one, you try to copy so that in all the cases it will be good. Okay. That's the problem with IDS. The main one also, some people will delete it. GP, CC. What the benefit of KDS? We don't keep the brain much when you are doing this one because we just proceed with that. GP group of companies, and straight you can put it. And data, postal code 5300455. It's okay. It's 304. Sure, covered. Okay, I put a company and we are going to create a brand new. Maybe we'll copy this. SAP MM, Ganesh. Maybe we can put it like Ganesh. We can add all into one configuration, or else we can create enterprise structure, one purchasing, one master data and all. So for our easy thing, we will put it like GP00 company overall setup part 1. Because I want to keep it everything into one thing. And if I release the TR and then I will add it into part 2. So GPCC is created. Then define credit control area. This is related to finance actually. So we can just put it one and keep it the credit control area. We'll create the same like a company level. Okay. So we can put it GPCC credit control area. This is not our control area, which will come frequently for any issues or anywhere in our finance thing. Okay, where you are going to maintain the GL setup and all. This is credit control area. So now I'm coming to the main important one is company code. Click on copy and delete. Click on this copy button. You can take this 0001 or 1000. What is the SAP standard one available? See, that is the immaturity which I always mention in the videos. Please don't spoil 1000 or 0001 with your names and all. So that's because you are spoiling that the base, the reference company code which was given by SAP. So please don't spoil that one in your IDS system. Of course, in real system, 100% you should not spoil because that is a reference for us to keep it. Our company code is GP00. Do you want to copy all the JL account? Yes, you just copy that one. You can put it as nothing is going to leave, lose or any issues. Later, you can anyway, when you go to the individual configuration thing, if certain data is copied from the reference one, you can change accordingly. At least the configuration will be there and you may get some error that your company code not available, then you can go and replace it. So certain data may not be copied and all those may come. Even I suggest to have this one rail wanted to transport the number range, that also you can put it, you can change it. Even no also we can do, but you need to maintain it. But I suggest you to put S for all these things. Red is only better to visible properly. So now the entire multiple tables are going to copy, and I think 100 plus tables will be copied when you're copying the company code from a reference company code. So that's why we suggest to copy, but don't click on create directly. Yes, the company code is created. So now you go to the company code details and maintain the address information. So how you are going to maintain the address? For now, we'll just give certain kind of a data. So later we can continuously proceed. So sometimes people mention that once the server suddenly he has refreshed and I lost my complete data and all, then then you may feel like you lost something. No, it's an opportunity for you to revise your organization structure. You can create your organization structure again. Maybe it may take 4 hours, 5 hours, or 2 days, also fine. But that will be helpful for you to revision. In the target system, the existing intervals are overwritten when the interval limits are changed, and the current number state of the target system is within the new interval limits. Any intervals that do not exist in the target system are created here. If the intervals are year specific, if the number range objects are buffered in the main memory, then the buffers in the target system are not retested by transport. This must be done manually for the number range object. Anyway, in every system, we do the number ranges manually to the setup. What it is mentioning is if you are moving something data, the target system may have a different number range and the current system will have a different number range because of the data. So when we are putting that one anyway, we are going to make it your own number range for each system. So you can transport S or no, also should be fine. But you must understand that one. When you go to the system, number range object of each one, you need to verify. Okay. If you put the no right, it will be completely you can do and maintain without any copying. I just put it a no, but anyway, I'm going to do my purchase order, my sales order, my material document, my accounting document, everything I'm going to maintain as part of my client specific settings so that we can just put it no and we will maintain the number ranges. Lot of number ranges will be there, so you will get this pop-up. Even I recommend when you're copying that earlier pop-up, right, while creating the company code, system was giving a message that do you want to transport the number ranges? There you can put it no also directly. Because we have a lot of objects, so the system will definitely ask you whether you want to maintain or not. That's the, especially for number ranges, I'm always liking this unit testing. During unit testing, if you are missing any kind of a number ranges, system will give an error message where you can change it. Okay, company code is copied, and we'll go back, go to edit company code. So the number range one, you can put it no from the start onwards. Okay, anyway, we have to maintain the number ranges for accounting document, material documents. Okay, everything you need to do it. Where is our company code? GP 00. We already have the descriptions ready. Visakhapatnam, India, INR. Go to address, company, GP Industries, Ganesh SAP SCM is a searching, and 530045. Visakhapatnam, region, I believe 01. Okay, that's all fine. And email, we can give our email ID, ganesh.sap2015@gmail.com. So last 10 years, similar email we are using. That's all good. The basic address is already maintained and save. I put it in the same transport request. So GP Industries company code is ready now. Then we are going to, so business area, functional area, there are certain finance related requirements are there. I don't want to make complicated for our basic setup. So that's it. These are fine in financial accounting. Now go to controlling. This is the maintain controlling area. The controlling area which you are going to see when you are maintaining any GL account or a chart of account related data, and even when you make any kind of purchase order or accounting related one, you get this message. So this is important for us. Click on copy and delete controlling area, and you only copy or replace object controlling area in structure mode. Okay. So what this one, the structure mode it is mentioning. So maintain controlling area. Okay. So maintain controlling area, GP00, we are going to create. Let us, actually for controlling area, you need to do two configurations to do your transaction. I'm going to tell you that. So one is in the, here also we need to do this one, general controlling area, but I will tell you. We call OKKP as a direct T code we create. Yeah, this also is important. In both the places we do this one activity. So go to maintain controlling area, copy or delete or check. We'll try again. Org object. We'll try again. We can only copy or replace object controlling area in structure mode. Let us do this maintain controlling area for this. Maintain controlling area. Click on new entries. We use maintain controlling area, new entries. I'm going to use my controlling area same as my company code. Controlling area equal to company code. Okay. GP00. No complication. So that most of the information is copied. Person responsible, Ganesh. And company code equal to controlling area. Yes, controlling area is same as company code. Okay. And when you use this cross company code cost accounting, if the same controlling area is being used for multiple company codes, right? Then you can use this cross company code one. Okay. So cross company code, you can utilize it. But if you're using the same one, you can use the controlling area same as company code, which is most of the cases happen, so that we will go with that maximum percent of cases. Company code currency and currency type we maintained. Currency type is company code currency only we are using, that is Indian rupees. And chart of accounts is INT. 4 special periods, the K4 financial variant. We'll use this April to March. Okay, that kind of a thing we can use it. That's it. All are good. And cost centers hierarchy one, do not use standard hierarchy, alternative hierarchy. So if you are getting any kind of issues or any kind of things for during cost center creation, this area we will come and do something. Okay, based on the hierarchy related information. So we created company code as a controlling area. Done this one. This is the GP00. Go and see the details. All good. We come here, GP Industries. Okay. Operating concern is like a company code. Okay, operating concern, and the finance related requirements wise they create it. But for an MM consultant, you don't take more to your brain. Okay, operating concern is fine for now. We maintain controlling area. Immediately you come here because in maintain controlling area in this configuration, you will get a additional details. That's why I came here, right? Activate thing. That's why if you may forget, so that I'm telling immediately you want to do this one, because this is finance area. You do in idea system, but in real time you don't do it. First, what you're going to do? Okay, first you will activate components, new entries, financial year 2025 to we are activating. Cost centers component is active, order management component is active, commitment component active, activate based parallel calculation. Yeah. Projects, sales orders, cost objects, all currencies for alternative hierarchy. This one you will come to know when you're creating this cost center. Okay. For example, alternative GP hierarchy one. Okay. So we can create hierarchies and later we'll assign this part. Only when you deal with cost centers and all. So during cost center group, we need to create that cost center group configuration and then we'll assign this. Click OK. Then activate component. We need to link our controlling area to the company code. That's why I told you immediately how to do in this configuration, because it's not available in enterprise structure. Because of my experience, I'm trying to do that now. Otherwise, what will happen? This OKKP transaction. So when you are doing any kind of transaction, you'll get an error message. That's one, controlling area is not active and those kind of error messages. So this is the area where you need to come and fix it. That's it. We have done that fixing. And finance wise, enterprise structure, financial account is done, controlling is done. Now we are going to logistics general. First, we need to put it define valuation level. Most of the cases, it is valuation area is a plant. We put the same thing, define plant. So you don't do in the define plant because, like I mentioned, you have to use this copy, delete, check plant where multiple tables will be copied similar to company code. Let's see in this idea system, someone has put our 0001 alive or they just damaged that also. Yeah, already damage happened. So we can put it Anyway, we know that knowledge in SAP. So when you copy and any based on their, so max, what will happen if you're missing something or if you're getting some junk data because of the copy from the data, and based on our KDS configuration path, you are not able to find it. The second level finding will be your unit testing. If you do thorough unit testing, all these kind of wrong assignments are because of some copy from plant, copy from company code. Certain assignments will be done with the reference plant. Then you will get an error message. You need to go and change the configuration. That is the part two. Part one, with your great knowledge and proper planning of KDS, you will do the configuration of at least 60 to 70 percentage based on your knowledge levels. 70 or 75 percentage you will finish, and you might not catch all the reference copied entries during your configuration. So then the unit testing, if you do thorough unit testing of creating materials, plant based purchase orders, goods received, invoice received, everything, if you do unit testing, the 10-15 percentage you will find it. So then you will come to around 85-88 percentage. Then you go to SIT. During SIT, you do the scenarios based on your understanding with less volume or some junk materials and all you do in SIT. Then you may find some 6% of configuration. Then you are going to around 91. Then UAT. UAT, the business will use the actual use cases and different combinations, more number of line item, and complex freight charges, custom duty. These all they test it. Then you will get few issues. Then you will find 4-5%. So when you go live, you will be almost at the 94-95%. Why I'm mentioning still 5% gap? Because certain scenarios even business also cannot even think, or they may not be able to do in the test system. When you go live on the first week or second week or third week during hypercare, some unknown combinations will come, it will generate issue, then you will come to know, yes, that configuration is missing or that program issue. Then you go and change the configuration. So after hypercare, your system will be at around 97%. If you are going to that way, the support will be smooth and the 3% will be found in the next 1 year or 1.5 year, then system will get stable. But if you are whatever percentage I mentioned, you are in the lower side, means the support will get more tickets. So GP, our plant is GP01. GP01. This is the same question. Do you really want to transport number ranges? Let's put it no. Anyway, we are going to make number ranges. We know what all number ranges we need to do. Just put it no, even for the company code also. It's not going to add much value to you. Okay. So simply copied the plant GP01, and you can go to define plant GP01. GP manufacturing. Because I want to keep one manufacturing, one sales plant so that I can do the production related scenarios, everything. Ganesh SAP and manufacturing. Maybe just to differentiate it, it may be the manufacturing facilities in different place that you can put it. Something you can put it may not be accurate. Postal PO box number, general companies maintain the PO box number, which you can maintain it. Manufacturing also, I will give the same email ID. We'll maintain the same email ID. At least this video will give awareness that one we have only one email ID to contact you or to interact for now. That's it. The address is maintained. GP manufacturing. Now we are going to again copy, delete, check plant. GP01 to GP02. Let's copy from our plant only. I don't want to copy any number ranges. Done. Let's do same thing for next plant. GP012, GP03. Both are sales, so we can anyway. We have not done any specific setup actually, but when you do the setup, because for manufacturing we may do little more configuration related to the production, but we have not yet done. So if you copy from one or two, doesn't make sense. But if you do the same GP04, if I want to create in future, I use the GP01 for a manufacturing plant, new manufacturing plant. If it is a sales plant, I will use GP02. Like I told, 95% it is same, but certain PP configuration and any location assignments. So these kind of things will be done. Okay. So GP02, the name is, we already put it. No need to use much. Oh, Vishakhapatnam and GP03. What is happening? Okay. So later we'll slowly increase the branches across India. So during in 2011 time when I was studying, when I was preparing for SAP MM also, I used to make it. At that time, I used to like GK something like GKCC, GK01. I used to have my own plant, one company code. That also the idea system which was installed in our laptop. So it was there for more than 5 years, the similar kind of a setup. The same thing I used it for making our videos also. If you see that GKCC, GK01 and all you used to see when you maintain our when you verify any of our videos. And data and GP sales address you need to make, right? GP sales Vishakhapatnam. Generally we don't keep the name in the plant one. Maybe we can just, okay, that's fine. GPS VSKP sales 0045. That's it. And the same here, the city code. If you have any city codes are created, that you can maintain it. Okay. So the address are changed, and then this name to and all, when you're using any kind of EDI with other plans and all, this name to we utilize it. Or else if you have additional name, you can maintain the same thing. Now we came to GP sales Hyderabad and go to address. GP Hyderabad. Go to address details. Maybe we can put it Balanagar or the sales. Let's skip something. Chandanagar, where I stayed during our SAP learning. 5300. I think the number is something different. It's okay. We are not keeping accurate addresses. This region is different. I hope they updated to 36. Okay, that's it. And we created the address now. 3 plants are ready. Okay, then the division. Copy delete check division. It is on logistic general. Anyone used our divisions? G1. Already used gear, engine and all. So anyone used Z1? Z1. G1, Z1 is popular to use it. Which number we are going to use it? P1. But in our Excel sheet, we put it G1, but someone is already using. Let's not disturb their one now. Okay. Everyone is using something. It's okay. We will use the G1 only for us. G1 and GP division. The same thing will follow. We'll use the same division for all the sales related processes. Let's not make more complicated from the SD side or finance side. Okay. We will use what is available. Let's say the division is done and all the things are completed in logistics general. Now we're going to sales and distribution. Go to delete, copy, check, delete. Click on sales organization. Click on copy. I hope we have 0001 GPSO, right? GPSO. No, we don't want to copy any number ranges. That's it. So now we have done the sales org related setup now, and now we'll do. Then we can do the distribution channel. Then we'll finish all the assignments. So sales organization also created. Now we'll go to define sales organization, GPSO. For everything, like I mentioned, when you copy, the details will be copied from the parent document, so that we need to maintain our respective information. So go to address. Again, you need to change the address. GP Group Sales Organization, Ganesh SAP SCM. We can put it Vishakhapatnam, the main branch where we have a sales company, everything. And 2015@gmail.com. That's it. We have done the sales organization. Let's speed up. Sales organization is created, then distribution channel. Copy, delete. Maybe we'll take SAP standard 01 and create our, what was our plan? GPDC. Let's use the 10 or let's create a G. We'll use GC. Something unique. Number ranges. So whenever you copy these kind of objects like sales org, distribution channel, company code, plant, you can observe at the bottom, multiple tables are getting copied. Okay. The number ranges related or assignment related things, we need to make it, we have to go and make changes. But other standard related entries, it will be useful for us. Let it be copied. So we have done the company code, controlling area, plant, sales org, distribution channel, division. So purchase org and shipping point are pending, even the storage location. We are going in a sequence, so that you don't have to too much worry about that one. Where is GC? GC is the GP distribution channel. Let's use the same name. For this also, you have maintained the details. Okay. Now go back. No more address is required for this. Sales office, sales group, these are all will be useful when you go for sales order creation. But anyway, we are in the same place, so that I will just will create only GP S1 GP sales office. GP sales office. Ganesh SAP SCM Vishakhapatnam and SAP2015 @gmail.com. I didn't keep it here because it's more about SA sales related. So we will try to put it there. Need to put it. Sales office. GPS1, GP, sales office one. One is enough for us. And then sales group. Sales group. So we maintain the address, everything. Go maintain sales group. We can copy something and put it. GP sales group. Sales group also. When you do the SD scenarios, you will come to know this one. GS1. Okay. So now we have done this sales related setup. While doing sales related, I want to tell one important thing, like how I mentioned about controlling, right? In similar way for sales also, there is some additional config which we need to do when you are making the sales and distribution. Okay. Otherwise, you will be master data, define common distribution channels, GP, SO, and see, lot of distribution channels are copied. That's why that assignment we can remove it. Our is GPDC, right? So we are using this GS as GPDC, distribution channel, GC, GC. So we will use our only one. This one thing you need to put it. What is your common distribution channel? Okay. So common distribution channel, because these other things are come because of the copy that we can delete in our during assignment stage. So GPGC is the common distribution channel. We did it, and common divisions. GPSO division is, what is our division? G1. Okay. So we don't have any entry for the division 1 here. GPSO. Okay, we'll see that after assignment we can check this config again. Okay, sales one is done, and service related material management. Yeah, this is our area. Maintain storage location. QGP 01. Lot of things would be coming from the copy, but we don't want, right? We need to delete because those have come from the copy. Click on new entry. For GP01, we have already planned locations. Just copy these three. Whether it is valid or depreciated or no longer valid, those you can put it. Earlier we have to change the description, and we cannot put the control, but SAP has given this new one. Uh, you can control where any location you don't want to use it, you can put it invalid. Okay, we can maintain store location level address also. If there is a really requirement, then you can maintain the GR address and all. Okay, just for knowledge purpose, I'm keeping one thing. So where they wanted to do the GP sales Visakhapatnam. Okay, the similar address, if you want to maintain, you can put it that. Maybe you have a location a little far, or like that, you can maintain it. Or the companies can go use the MEAN transaction code to maintain different addresses so that they can change when they create the purchase order if they want to have multiple addresses. And this one mainly helpful when you have a storage location which is 3 kilometers far or 2 kilometers far and different addresses. So then a few 100 meters also you can have a different addresses, right? Then these addresses concept will be helpful. Okay, and maintain purchasing organization. This one also we can copy or maintain, doesn't make much. Wherever you see the maintain, it won't make much copy of the tables, more tables. Create, define, these are all will copy many. GPPO, where is our configuration? We are going in a sequence, maybe based on the sequence. Oh, nice that SAP has introduced it for purchase also, whether it is valid or invalid. This is one new thing in S4 HANA, which you can adopt it as a change. Purchase organization also, we got a new option. Okay, so company details are this one, and purchase org, maybe we can put it somewhere here. Okay, purchase org. Purchase org, I'm keeping here. Sales details, plant, storage location, and the purchase org also, we got it. Okay, we are good to go here. GPV, this is a new feature which I came to know just now. And maintain storage location, still we have other two locations, right? GP02. Whatever came from the reference, delete, put new entries. GP02, FG21. Okay. Why I'm putting, I don't need raw materials because mine is a sales company. So these two locations are enough for them. They don't make any raw materials. So in that sense, I just put it only two locations. GP03 also similar. It's also sales company. So they don't want raw material locations and all. I'm deleting the locations which came from reference. Done. Storage locations are done. We are almost coming to end of the creating the enterprise structure. Logistic execution. We're not going to do warehouse management. We'll go to define shipping point or copy, delete, check this shipping point. Use it any one primary shipping point. That's the thing. See, all the standard one people have just blasted. They didn't use it. Okay, what shipping point we have? GPS one. I don't want to copy any number ranges. Shipping point GPS one is created. Similar way, we can create. Okay, we'll copy from GPS one later because of the address and all. We can get some benefit. GPS1, the name common shipping point. Okay, so the country departure and all we need to change. Factory calendar, we'll put Indian factory calendar. Okay, from here you can go to the address. That's what it is telling. In detail, you can change your address, but not here. So this one shipping point will be at the plant level. So we can use it like a GP VSKP shipping point. VSKP common shipping point. You don't have to mention the shipping point again, actually. Just common is enough. It needs more patience also to create. Okay. So we are not checking any entertainment one for a few minutes to just complete like that. Let's have a focus. See, once you change this country and all, it changed from US to IN. Okay. And we can maintain even more details like the time zone, departmental details, standard, how do you want to communicate? Some more information, we can add it. That's it. GPS one is ready now. Common shipping point. Maybe we can put it. ESKP common. Okay. And a similar way, I'm going to do GPS one to GPS two. I don't want to copy any number ranges. Okay. Shipping point is getting ready. Let me do one more. GPS one to GPS three. No number ranges. Done. Done. Now we created a, but you have to go to different shipping point and you need to change the data, right? The naming, everything. GPS2 and GPS3. GPS3. I'm going to keep it like GPS3. ESKP common. This one. The logically, right? The shipping point means the where you're going to ship the goods. For finished goods, one shipping point, raw material, one shipping point, or a common shipping point, you can put it. Okay. So like that also you can make it. Now what we're going to make GP sales common, GP manufacturing common. Okay. So we'll put a similar name. If the plant wise, I can make it because each one is individual. GP Hyderabad. That makes sense, right? So GPS2, GPS3. I hope you are understanding. I'm trying to create one shipping point for everyone. Okay, the manufacturing, one shipping point, and sales, one shipping point. So we need to go and change anything address here. Yeah, you can only maintain in the details, right? Go here. Sales address is perfectly same. Okay. GPS one also, we need to make little bit change to the address. Go to details, then click on address. This one is GPMFC common, and the address is different, right? It is in Kurman. Because the shipping point won't be different from the place where physically it is different. You can put it manufacturing. All good. And GPS3, we need to update the change of address. I'm creating three plants. That's why it's little heavy. I would have avoided the creating three plants at once. Okay. Anyway, everything is part of our learning. If you created only one shipping point, one plant, then it will be even more easier. Done. We are coming to ending one. Make it faster. 36. I'm maintaining like real-time system for every address and all because it should not generate any confusion to the audience. Why Ganesh has given shipping point to Visakhapatnam and plant in Hyderabad, it will make confuse, right? We may take some more time, but let's do as much clarity. Okay, I want to give as much clarity as I can. Good. 3 shipping points are created. I'm not going to get too many shipping points. In real time, you may create too many shipping points to have at storage location level. If you watch our any of, there is a video about shipping points, you will get a better knowledge. Loading point, transportation planning point, shipping point is GPS1. You can have one loading, Z001. So you can have your specific loading points and all. Okay, just for information, but I think let's not complicate now. Transportation planning point and loading point also you can create when you wanted to do more about the LE shipping related one. Okay. So plant maintenance and human resource, I'm not going to touch. We are good. We based on our agenda, we have done all these setup. Purchase group is not part of org structure. It comes in the purchasing configuration, but definitely we are going to do that. So we are still in the purchase group. Okay. I want to give it sales, right? So we are going to give purchase group. Okay, we'll give here only purchase group. I'm not going to make it much complication. Here, purchase group. I don't keep the people. People may change. G01, domestic materials. G02, import materials. G03, services, common services. I believe this one is fine. G04, common, some other miscellaneous or anything, they can use this one. It helps for the during the procurement release strategies and all, it will play a key role. Okay, now we are going to do the assignment. Similar one, financial accounting, company code to company. Where is our company code? GP00 is assigned to GPCC. Done, done. Assignments are easy. It won't copy too many tables and all. Credit control area, GP00 and credit control area, GP00. Oh, GPCC. We created like a company, right? Done, done. Business area, I didn't do it. Company code to financial management also, we didn't touch it. SN profit center to company code. Actually, we have not created a profit center. So this is part of the profit center group creation. Again, when I told you, right, when you create a cost center, profit center, that area, it will be useful for our basic procurement cycle. We don't have to spend, and in real time, it will be done by finance. Definitely, I will make this video, this area also, when I do the goods issue for cost center related scenario or purchase order with consumption. During those cases, we come to this area. Okay. So even the profit center, when you create a company code, also we need to create the profit center one. Profit center group. There are different groups are there. Maybe GPCC2. So our company called GP00 to GP00. Okay. Anyway, so then controlling SN company code to controlling area. Controlling area is GP00. This one we already done this one because of that configuration. Okay, assignment is already done because of the earlier we went to controlling, right? There I have done that. This one is not required for us now. Then logistic general, plant to company code. My company code is, my plant is GP01. See, we have to go to new entries. Company code is GP00, GP01. GP00, GP01, GP02, GP00 and GP. This is mandatory, no compromise for this. Okay, see, plant GP01 is already assigned to the FSCL because of the copy. What I'm going to do now, first we need to remove the assignment. FSCL, sorry, GP01. See, these three we need to delete. Otherwise, system will not allow. I have deleted, create a new entries. I hope you got it. When you copy, it will come. So that we need to delete the assignment first, because one plant cannot be assigned to the more than one company code. I hope this one will give you that confusion also. You cannot assign one plant to more than one. So assign transit plant to company code. This is about advanced intercompany. So I'm going to make intercompany scenarios. Definitely at this point we will stress more. Assign transit plant to that one. If you have any transit plant, you can maintain that one. Business area data comparison. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. So like I mentioned that one, if you really, there is a requirement for the business area also, this can be used. Okay. How the purpose, like we'll just click it. The example also we can see. So what is business area? First of all, we need to understand that one, what is a business area, right? So if you see the business area is a part of a company with homogeneous product and market combinations, which can have a uniform business policy. An organizational unit of financial accounting that represents a separate area of operations or responsibilities within an organization and to which value changes recorded in financial accounting can be allocated. You can create financial statements for business areas and you can use these statements for various internal reporting purposes. So what I want to say, within the company code, if you want to have a separate small business without creating a new company code and still you wanted to manage certain financial reports separately, then the companies will go for a business area. Okay. If the business area, if you wanted to create and utilize for that, then you can also do it and create GP BA, GP0 business area. Like I told you, this is purely a finance related one. So I'm not keeping in the Excel sheet to make more complicated. So here we are going to add it, plant and division, GP01, go to new entries, GP01, division is G1, business area, GP, BA, GP02, G1, GP, BA. It's not required to assign to all the plants also, okay. For which plant they want to use this sub-related one, that you can utilize it. Done. Valuation area and division. Anyway, valuation area is our plant only. So again, new entries, GP01, G1, GPBA. Done. We'll do the same thing, copy to save time. GP02, GP03. Because of three plants, I'm doing little more configuration. So please don't get confused. Plant valuation area and division, GP01 and division is G1. So this is already there. Missing business areas for L. Someone has missed it. So it is showing that one. Create any missing areas, you can check it. This one we already have done that, GP01, and we have our entries, all good. the business area, which is the separate one. As a flow, I have done it, but we don't see much until some invoice verification time and all. You have a business area field, which SAP will ask you to input it. Okay, if you are making the kind of a setup and business area is mandatory for the process, like I mentioned that within the company code, if you have some small business that you can utilize it. Okay, then sales org to company code. What is the sales organization? Sales org GPSO. See, wrong company code is there. I'm going to add to our company code. It's not wrong because of the copy. I assign to our correct company code, distribution channel and GPSO. So there are many assigned. Like I told you, I don't want this junk. I don't want this junk. I want to use my GP. Maybe you can use the GP trade if you really want. Or else one distribution channel, it's fine. Okay, I kept only one. That's it. Division to sales organization, GPSO. Definitely you will have more, but I don't want all the divisions. And I want to have my only one, GPSO and G1. Because it will give me the more clarity. Because I want to do in a like a real-time system, right? It's not much junk related things. Okay, now the setup sales area, GPSO, GC, division G1. These combinations also we can delete it. We don't want block. Yeah, the block and select, done. All deleted. Oh, still there are many. GPSO. Let's delete all the junk. Yeah, everything is selected. I'm deleting that. I want to keep only one line. Set up sales area like a real-time system. I don't want to have a more junk. I just have my distribution channel and my division. One sales org. Try to keep it this one. In real time, it will be same way. Because in ideas, we people may not focus, or else most of the people are preparing, right? They just copy and all the junk entries they keep it. So let's make it more clean up in that way. Now set up sales office, GPSO, distribution channel GC and G1, GPS1. Do I have the data? No. Here also, lot of junk is there. Let me remove the junk. This block selection is behaving different way. GPSO. First we need to select the block one and then select the block and That's it. That's it. I'm going to maintain for our GPSO, GC, G1, GPS1. I don't want any other. If I miss any configuration during my unit testing, we will definitely find it. And whatever I'm doing, all these things related to sales company, sales consultant also will do this configuration. So you don't worry much, but yeah. So sales office, GPS1, sales group, GS1. That's it. Let's see any junk is there. GPS1. See, this sales office assignment, it has not come because of the copy. Okay, that's what we can understand. Now, SN sales org, distribution channel and plan. This is the one configuration which is required for our STO process and all. But somewhat we came here for all the purpose. I know you would be getting bored, but no option. Lot of junk is there. I'm going to delete the entire chunk. First that block and then block. So I'm going to keep only my plant. GPSO, distribution channel GC, plant GP01. That's it. I want only this one. I will copy GPSO because for all of my three plants, I'm keeping one sales setup, not to make more complex. No. I want to copy GPSO, copy and GP03. Okay, all of my three plants are assigned. We are coming to the end of config. All good. Okay, here only I mentioned, right? In sales, you need to do one setup when you do the assignment. This one, define common divisions and define common. Now you will get entry here. GPSO, G1, G1. Yeah, now it's fine. We got our entry. We need to ensure that the division details are proper. Define common distribution channels. I'm trying to highlight the mandatory config you need to do to run a basic scenario. Controlling I told and sales and distribution I told. In a similar way, I'm going to tell about the purchasing. GPSO. Okay, see, one distribution channel. All good now. Now we are going to our favorite material management, purchasing organization to company code, GPPO, just maintain GP00. It has not come from the copy because, like I told you, purchasing organization is a maintain, it's not a copy delete. Then assign purchasing organization to plant, GP01. See, no entries because these are all maintain related ones. So you need to maintain it. GPPO, GP02, GP03, GPP1, GPPO, same one purchasing organization I'm going to use for all, GPPO. That's it. Now we have the entire setup, GPPO. Purchase organ plant also assigned. It's required for the central one, and if you have go for a decentralized one, we assign to the only plant. Okay, specific purchase organization we assign to the specific plant like that, and we need a one standard purchase organization to do the special procurements. GP01. So if you want to do GPPO, GPPO, and GPPO, I'm not going to create any special purchasing organization. Special standard purchase organization. I'm going to use my purchasing organization only for a consignment or STO, these kind of special procurements also. So we are not going to use the reference purchasing organization concept. What is reference purchasing organization? You can have a purchasing organization to handle your contracts, and it can be assigned to your normal purchasing organization, so that the plans which are assigned to the normal purchasing organization can still adopt the contracts or utilize the contracts with the reference purchasing organization. If you go and check our reference purchasing organization by Ganesh Padala on Udemy or YouTube, you will find that video about that concept. Okay, next logistic execution. We are not giving any warehouse number. We have to assign the shipping point. First click Control F, GP01. Definitely there will be some junk. So nothing, no junk are available. Click on assign and GP S1. Okay. GP01 I'm assigning to GPS1, GP02. Put the cursor, click on assign button, Control F, GP02. Sorry, not GP02, GPS2. You will have the GPS2 and assign. Then GP03, click on assign, Control F, GPS3, click on GPS3, assign. Done. Each one I'm giving only one. Plant level is enough for the basic testing. So I'm not going to touch this one. We are all good. Now we are going to our material management to do some basic setup also. We need purchase group. Okay. What I'm going to need? Purchase group. Here the purchase group, I'm going to create my four purchase groups, right? Which we decided. Just that's it. Done. Done. Now that's done. Okay, you can see in purchasing area, determination, these are all S/4HANA new things. Definitely we'll talk in depth separate video. Material master has some different config and all. Okay, so we have done the entire org setup. Yeah, we have a separate one. We did all these assignments also done, but we are going to do these 3 T codes, which are going to play OMX3. What is our validation area? GP01. Okay. So we need to which material ledger type you want to utilize. We can use SAP standard material ledger or we can create our own material ledger. Okay. So if you want to create your own material ledger type. Okay. In this area, if you don't want to make more complicated means, let's use the material ledger type, what is available, because like I told you in real time, it will be done by finance. OMX2. Material ledger type is 1000. Individual character, company code, currency, all good. Okay. So if we really wanted to have our own one, then maybe we can have our own OMX1, GP01, GP01. See, these entries already have come from the configuration and material ledger. We need to activate and price determination. Transaction based or singular multi-level. We can use the transaction based. Okay. If you want a little more understanding also, you can click on F1 and see it. What is transaction based? In transaction based material price determination in the material master, the material master moving average price, the price control S, material is valuated in the standard price. The moving average price is calculated for information purposes. The singular multi-level price determination in the option 3 in the material master, the valuation price remains unchanged in a periodic price. Remains unchanged and a periodic unit price is calculated for the material valuation of the closed period. The option is only possible for materials with price control S and is only recommended in addition to multiple currencies or you see the determination. So if you are using the standard price S, this option is utilized. We will go with the transaction based for our testing. Price determination blinding in valuation area. So this one also we can click on F1. So it's connected with the price determination indicator and determines whether the default value for price determination is binding for all the materials in the valuation. So set this indicator if you want to prevent the price determination for the materials in the valuation area from being changed. Do not set this indicator if you want to enable price determination for the materials in the valuation area to be changed upon creation of material or at a later time. So this indicator is relevant only if the material ledger is active. Anyway, I'm not going to keep the flag because we don't want to make the changes and all. Okay. So OMX1, OMX2, OMX3 are done. And then CKM, the fourth transaction, CKM start. So GP012, GP03, exchange rate type, M is actually we use for exchange rate, standard translation at average price. Immediate after period change, delete existing data. Anyway, we don't have any kind of a data. So production startup, LP01. So we just put it that scheduled. Okay, we can release this also. There is a job we need to activate, SM37 with Ganesh ID and under scheduled. There is one thing, I'm going to release it. Change, start condition, immediate, periodic job. Maybe I will anyway, don't use too much, so weekly will run. I can put daily, weekly, save it. This one. Okay, this is the material ledger. Even I'm also exploring more about knowing about the impact in things and all. Definitely, I will come up with more videos on this area. So in favorites, I wanted to add one folder, material ledger related, because this is some new thing and more financial thing. So like a student, we need to put it everything OMX1, OMX2, OMX3, CKM start. Okay. And similar way, I'm creating one more folder, Fiori. All these transactions are Fiori related. Let's put it there. Okay, good to go. I hope our material ledger configuration is successfully completed. Any issues? Let's brainstorm. So material type, industry sector, I'm going to create GP. Okay, and but we are going to get only one material type to do the scenario. Rest all I will create later. Okay, material group also I will put it GP001. Or else material group you can directly put it whatever the product type we wanted to add it. Maybe bearing or I will create chemicals. Chemicals. So we'll keep the similar way. Just for our testing, I will keep it only. Later, I will add material group description. Okay. Later, I will add multiple things. Raw material. Okay. Now we are going to the config. Okay. So now we are going to do the master data. Architecture is completed. Mostly we have done 90% I can say, or even 95%. Now we are going to logistics general, material master. Here we have basic settings, material types, define attributes for material types. We'll use ROH, definitely. Our friends would have damaged a lot, but no choice, we'll use the same thing. And I will use ZRAM. I already have a plan of raw materials. And field reference, if you directly give here, it will definitely throw because we need to create it. First, we need to create. So it will say like, first you create, then you do it. Okay, we are going to do that anyway. So this is my raw material, and I'm going to create a field reference group now, and then I will assign. And item category is norm, and reference I put it as a ZRAM. Actional procurement is okay for me. Price control I want to use V because it's the raw material. Account category reference, definitely I have to create a new account category reference, then I have to change it. Okay, I will tell you where I'm going to change. Quantity and value updating by valuation area in all various. For raw materials, actually, not just valuation area. For every area, I'm going to put it. In all valuation areas, I'm going to activate quantity and value because my raw material should always have a quantity and value. General material type, or you can put general material type. Moving average price, you put it. Price control is mandatory because always I should have a price control. Work scheduling, controlling, classification, material, product costing, all the information we are putting this data. Now it's good. Still, I told you I need to change the field selection group and all field reference. And also I'm going to change the account category reference. Where I'm going to make changes, that we are going to check it. Quantity and value updating. It will be available for multiple things, but my focus is my plant. GP01. Yes, for my GP01, 02, 03, I have my quantity and value update. It is fine. Go back. Go back. And define number ranges also. Let's do it. Define number ranges. And click on intervals. First, I need to create my group. Click on the change groups. Create a new group. GP. GP company number ranges. Okay. So I'm going to keep it G1. I will use external so that I will have a more freedom. Okay. So already someone is using our 80 as overlapping. So let us check it. Intervals. 80 is being used by someone with our similar kind of a setup. See, A to B. Someone is already using thing, so we can utilize the same one for our number ranges because I'm not particular about the I want to create my own number range and all because 80 might be using by someone else, so we should not disturb them. So I created I'm going to create new group I want, that is for sure. GP company external number ranges. I will use the 80. 80 A to B. Okay, already exist so that we can just put it. Or else we need to use the existing one, maybe. That is fine. This is the problem with number ranges in an IDS system. Multiple people would be using different way, right? So at least I want to show that group creation. That's the reason I'm struggling. 400 to 500 or 34000 to 34999 because people use the huge number ranges actually. Okay, we have 20. No one has used it. 10002 11000. Okay, it's good. Anyway, 20 we are going to delete. 2021. 2021. Okay. So I'm going to use 1002. Must be same. Okay, this one we are going to use it. I'm going to create a new group, and I will create my own GP company internal number ranges. So G1 1002. I don't want to use too much. Even that also too much actually. Let someone can utilize it. 999 or else maximum 199. Okay, these are enough. I may not create more than 2000 materials because he is starting from there. So I'm going to use from here. Why the overlap message has come? Because 1 to 1 we have given to 20, right? So I created my own. Okay, so do you want to save changes first? Yes, we saved it and we have our group, and we find our GRAM, ZRAM. Raw material is there. It is waiting for a group to assign. So what you need to do? That one, select a group, double click on this, and we need to collect a group. Where is the group? It would be at the bottom. Okay. Save, go to group. So the G1 is already used by someone. So maybe we can, okay, system has given this kind of a naming, FGNR01. So because GP company internal number ranges. So it was already available. That's why system has put their name and our number range only. So now we will get our own. So G1, yeah, we have our own now. Okay, so we got it. So this is our group which we created. Now we need to assign the raw material. Where is ZRAM? ZRAM is not assigned to anyone. So click on select a group, assign element to group. Once you click on the RAM and assign the group, then you have to click G1. Too many are there. In real time, you will not have this much, so no need to worry. Yeah, double click on that and save it. Now, if you click on G1, yeah, G1 and GRAM are assigned. If you have any confusion, so double click on just put the cursor on your material type and click on this button, assign element to group, and then select your group and save it. That's what I did it. So done, all okay. I told you that in field selection, we need to have our field reference, right? Field selection. These are all I'm not going to touch. We will use the direct field reference only. Okay, so settings for key fields that we will go later. Setting fields to this one. So these are all, if you want to make any changes, the mandatory, optional, that will be useful. Maintain field selections. These are the field references. I'm going to use ROH to copy ROH and GRAM. I can have a flexibility to make changes so that ROH will not be disturbed. So please start this as a practice. Okay, now if you go to the attribute material types, GRAM, select data. I will assign my GRAM, so that I can make any config changes or anything. No? What happened? We didn't save it or what? Go back. Maintain field selections. Position. GRAM. We got save. Data already saved. Industry sectors. Also, we are going to do. Everybody will use their own industry sectors. Z 100% will be there. So here we don't have to much show that one. We will use anything available. Okay. That we'll just use that mechanical. Okay. We will not use much anything because all the alphabets people have utilized it. Okay. Field reference group. Why we are not able to assign it? RAM. This one. That RAM. Field reference has not been set up. Go to Metal Master. Continue without specifying project. Maintain field selections for data screens. We did in the same way. ZRAM. It's already there. RM is referenced nowhere. Okay. Okay, we all the data. Required entry, optional entry, we got all the data. ZRAM. Data screens. Field reference. If you compare with ROH, which is SAP standard, ROH also have the data. Go to details. So all looks similar. Maybe it is not yet updated in the system. Let us do that. Okay, so this all done and we'll verify again why it's not allowing. Okay, here the product type group and all will explain. SAP has introduced the new one during the service and all. I will explain whether it is a service related or material, that also we can tell. Product type group also we can use it. Ours is material, so we'll put it. Okay, now I'm coming back. And another important one is this define material groups. I told you that I'm going to create chemical. Already someone is using, but we'll use it. Chemicals. Okay, so material group is also ready for us. And I'm coming to material management, valuation and account assignment, account determination without wizard. Here group together valuation areas. GP 01. So everyone have their valuation grouping code. We can use SAP whatever available, or else we create our own. Okay, that should be fine. If you use the same thing, the GL accounts which are available, that will be applicable for us. We only need to create for our company code. Define validation classes. This is what why I came here, because of this only. Account category reference 0001 is there, right? I will just copy and create ZRAM GP raw materials. GP raw materials. GP raw materials. Valuation class. I'm going to use the same valuation classes, 3000 SAP standard one only. So it is assigned to. So if I really wanted to make changes, right, I need to create a new valuation class and disturb this area. If I change here, you never do that activity. Like 3000, if you assign to your account category reference, then that will be disturbed by others. Okay. Maybe 3002, these are all are there. Maybe I will use one new valuation class. Maybe 3030 GRAM. Okay. Already existing. 3050. Oh, 30. Okay. 3090 is available. I will use 3090 for my setup. And assignment of material type and account category reference. GRAM. GRAM. Okay. That's what I came here. I want to have my own account category reference. How you can do that. So we did this one and some basic we need to do. Otherwise, you cannot do the configure automatic postings. You want to create a PO, right? So you must do that. Account assignment. Go to BS6 INT 3000 GL. But I have created new one, right? I need to maintain it. 3090. But I want to use the same GL. To simplify, we can use in IDA system similar way, just to make you some kind of. So for my entry also, I need to do this. What is that one? Okay, we use 0001 only, right? So no need to, we have to maintain 10001. Done. Done. 3090, we got entry. So the 3000 I need to maintain. Let me maintain one WRX because the simple testing we are going to do it. Later, a lot of config anyway. I have to do other things. Where is WRX? WRX. 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 I'm going to maintain for validation class 0001 3090. Okay. We have to maintain for one blank entry also. Three zero nine zero. That's it. So GL account we need to do the determination wise. And then where are we going now? We have to go to purchasing. Purchasing and purchase order. Define document type for purchase order. Based on my plan, I have few, right? Purchasing document type. I'm not going to too much. I'm going to create. I'm going to make it only one. Chat CPO. Let me go to NB. Copy. Chat CPO. Raw material or spare part PO. Copy all. I will use their number ranges only. So the 45. So if you want, you can get a new number range and maintain it. And allowed item categories, it's raw material. So I'm okay to, but anyway, I'm going to create subcon everything separately. So I will remove this consignment limit, everything I don't want. Text, T-service, enhancer limit, return. See, these are all SAP has created in S4HANA as a new. We are going to make videos in these new things in the coming days. I put only standard. I don't want to have any other thing complicated. Number ranges, I want to use the same 45 number range so that I don't have to do the changes to the number ranges. That's it. Purchase order type is ready and purchase requisition and all I will do in a separate way. Pricing procedure. Without pricing procedure, we cannot do it. So go to conditions. We have a pricing procedure also here. Go to pricing procedures, domestic, going to create a domestic one. Conditions, define price determination for process, and define condition type. I want to have my condition type. I always specific in IDS system also. I don't want to disturb your thing. PB00. I hope nobody has used ZPB0. Mostly would have used already. Done. GPB0. But generally we have to suggest Z or this only. Unfortunately, he has used it. ZPB1. It's there. But anyway, PB00 and PBXX. I will focus on these two only for now. ZPB, ZCP0. That's nice. ZPP0, ZGPX. Okay. Gross price auto, gross price manual. Okay. Done. Remaining all I will work on later. For the basic condition type I have. Okay, now the condition types are ready. Remaining all I'm going to use as per standard. Define calculation schema. That is important, right? So we are going to copy SAP standard RM000. Copy and GP. Oh, no, already we have put a name. GP domestic. The name also I'm going to keep it. GP domestic schema. GP domestic schema. Simple way I'm doing. But based on my principles, I want to change these two, right? Remaining I will change later. 1 I'm going to keep it ZPB, ZGP0 and ZGPX. Rest all I'm keeping standard. I hope our friends wouldn't have disturbed a lot to that one. Good. So now GP DOM and the same one we can utilize for this also, but we can create one just for reference one. GP we call like to utilize into that info record. SAP will generally suggest one thing. Condition supplement. Okay, this one is the condition supplement. Okay, this is the condition supplement. Generally it comes from the pricing one, condition supplement price. To utilize it, condition supplement, this one, the info record one, we'll use it. Subsequent purchasing document header, just for having info record. What I did in my real time, I put it a similar kind of a thing, what I wanted to make, but we need to keep changing. GP DOM. Okay, what I'm going to keep, copy this one, ZGP PIR. Okay, we have to do the GP PIR schema. Whatever comes in the pricing procedure, right? That in info record that we are going to set up here. So I want to keep it a similar setup, but what we'll do in real time, we need to put a combination of domestic and international, like import one, we need to put it. So domestic and PAR schema, I put it. Then go to condition type and go to your ZGPX. So ZGPO. For this auto, go here, this one, RM000. SAP assign this RM000, right? But I'm going to assign the ZGP PIR. I can make changes to my schema. later based on my requirement. Because of this assignment only, the respective procedure will hit in your pricing procedure. So PAR procedure will be a combination of domestic and import. Required conditions only you can keep it, not no need all. There is a specific video by Ganesh. What is the importance of assigning a pricing procedure to PB00? You will learn in that video in detail. Now you already get an idea that why I assigned here. Set calculation schema, purchasing. Schema group, because I want to determine, right? Schema group for suppliers. Okay, I can assign a standard one and put it G1, GP domestic. I want to have one for domestic, one for import to assign to my GP import schema. For import vendors, I will assign this import schema. All good. Go back. Schema group purchasing organizations. Standard schema GP SO GP. Okay, I will keep the same one. What we put it for GPO. GP purchase org schema. Okay, that's enough. Okay, we are coming to end now. The GPSO and schema groups for purchasing organization. I will just assign the GPPO to GPPO. Done. Done. Okay, basic condition type we have done, and schema group determination is done. Schema group determination also done. And here the determination now we need to do. What is the schema group purchasing organization? GP, PO, no entry, GP, PO, schema group supplier, G1, GP, so ZGP demo. Okay, I have done only for my domestic. Later I can do for my import. Okay, determination is done. For stock transport order, I will do separately once I create my new procedure and all. So for the basic one, it's not required. All good. And coming to the material type now, define attributes for material type and ZRAM. Assign this. Go to details. Account category reference RAM already has come based on that configuration. And let us see this field reference has got refreshed or still it is going to give error. Still it is giving error. Field reference has not been set up. You have specified a field reference is not been set up. New field reference. Set up new field reference. We'll close here. Go to SPRO. We'll try and one more time. So why it is making logistics general and material master field selection. Intent field selection for data screen. We have field reference ZRAM, but why it's not allowing? ZRAM. Anything we need to activate? We'll check the table level, whether any entry is generated for the table or not. So T130A / YS16N T130A ZRAM is got or not. Yeah, ZRAM got its own value. But why you are getting this one? We'll go again to OMS2. ZRAM First, we'll check in F4, what entries it is showing. Okay, now we got, okay, I think it was taking some time to replicate. Done. No more issues. All good. I'm going to do one more thing to before PO. PO material T030 is the table where our GL accounts are stored. INT valuation grouping code. Valuation grouping code is 0001 and valuation class is 3090. These two GL accounts also we need to create as part of master. Go to FS00. Otherwise, you cannot finish the GR. Create with template. Okay, I want to create for my company code GP00. Or we'll create a template. Oh, already come because of the copy. Already created a what? It's already there. So already there. Okay, jail account's already there. So we have done the most of the configuration. What to do for purchase order creation? We are going to do the master. Once we have done the master, we'll do the master material creation and one BP creation, then purchase order, goods receipt and invoice receipt. That we will do it. We will do the some more configuration related to business partner. So let us do the business partner config. Business partner will go to SPRO. SPRO reference IMG, financial accounting, then accounts receivable and accounts payable, supplier accounts, master data, preparation for creating supplier master data. And here we will have a configuration that define account groups with screen layout. So once you come here and we can use any good supplier invoicing party. Okay, we have a multiple sample, right? We can utilize the good supplier and invoice party, okay, or normal domestic vendor. I think we can utilize it. So the partner function video also explain that one, how this good supplier and all, you will have only the purchasing related data you can maintain. They don't want any kind of accounting data. Invoice partnering means only the accounting data should be enough because they don't need purchasing data. So like that we can maintain. But anyway, now we are going to utilize one normal vendor for creating the vendor account group. Okay. You can see company code data, what all the data will be there. Maybe few details will be in optional stage for a good supplier. Okay, let's copy this good supplier. Create ZBP1. We will have the maybe domestic suppliers. So when you go for domestic suppliers, we can see some company code data, account management, reconciliation entry. You can make it required entry because like I mentioned, right, you wanted to have the accounting data also. Then you can keep this one reconciliation account. Okay. This sort key also, maybe you can make it mandatory. Cash management group. Terms of payment. Double invoice validation. We can check this one. House bank tolerance group. Any other information can be made it as a mandatory because I want to utilize for this vendor for both invoicing party and good supplier. Okay. After account group, we are going to maintain the number ranges, create number ranges for the vendor accounts. We will use any existing number ranges also, should be fine. Okay, this looks fine. 07 looks fine. I will utilize the same 07 SN number ranges to vendor account group. ZBP1. Okay, I'm going to use the, so I'm going to use the 07. This looks fine. Number range, we used it. Assignment of number range is also completed. So now we are going to do the BP master and link. Okay, how we are linking to the vendor master configuration. So for this one, go to SPRO. Then we have a cross application components. Go to this cross application components. Then there is a configuration for SAP Business Partner. SAP Business Partner. It's supposed to be here. Yeah. SAP Business Partner. And then we go to Business Partner. Here the basic settings. In basic settings, we have a number ranges and grouping. Go to number ranges and grouping. Define grouping and assign number ranges. So here the define groupings and the number ranges. We can keep any grouping, we will use it. Import business partner, domestic vendor, what are the different number ranges are there? So 07 already there. So I'm going to assign the internal number range assignment. We can create our own grouping. GP01. I will use the 07. Okay, we have created the number ranges, business partner grouping. Then different number ranges we can utilize for the internal and all. Okay, so once we have done this one, then define number assignment for the okay. So define groupings and assign number ranges. And these number ranges is just now what we configured, right? The same number ranges, you can see the 07. So once we have completed this configuration, then we need to go for the master data synchronization. So master data synchronization. Here, go to master data synchronization. Here we'll have a customer vendor integration. In this customer vendor integration, business partner settings, settings for vendor integration. So we are focusing on vendor to do the procure to pay. Go to settings for vendor integration. And here the field assignment for vendor integration will be there. And under that, go to assign keys. And here define number assignments for the direction BP to vendor. So in this BP2 vendor, here we are mainly linking the business partner to the vendor record. For example, what is our group? GP01, business partner group, and vendor account. So I'm going to make it GP01, and our group is GBP. GBP1. So this is GP01, and here what is our vendor account assignment group? So ZBP1. Okay. So we are assigning the business partner group with our vendor account group, what we created. And you wanted to have the same number or flexi grouping that you can put it. So for example, number range group for account group has not been externally. So here, if you put it this external number range, right, then we can put the same numbers. Okay. So the benefit, for example, whatever business partner is creating, the same will be assigned to the vendor also. So let's take it if you want to use it same number, then we must maintain the external. So number ranges for grouping C. Okay, someone has done some mistake. So that is throwing for us GP01. Okay. CO07. Someone has done a mistake. So we'll just put this one. Oh, a lot of people. The D01. Maybe initially they took it, but later they forget CO07 and CO07. CO07, CO07. ZD01 and ZDOM. Okay. So if you really wanted to use the same number, we must maintain the internal external number range. But for now, I don't want to have any kind of a same number. In our detailed video about business partner, you can see those details. So GP01, GP01 and ZPP1. Okay. I have not put any same number because our number range is internal. Okay, that's it. We have done this setup. Now we will do the configuration for the customizing view. We can have a customizing view. We can do that. And then we'll do the partner function. So the customizing view, you can directly use the T code called /n BUSD. Okay, so now we will do the business partner view and all. We'll keep use as it is. Okay, for now we don't have to touch that view. We will go to the partner function. So we'll do the partner function configuration. Go to SPRO and material management, purchasing. In purchasing, we have a partner determination. In partner determination, we can use the different partners and all. Let's use the any one basic one which is available. Partner, assign partner schemas to account group. Okay, we will use any one. What is our group? ZBP1. Okay. We will assign any available one. L1, L2, L3. So L1, the SAP standard partner one, we don't need any kind of a creativity at this moment. So then we do for, yeah, that should be fine for vendor creation. So now payment terms also you can create if you want a new payment term, otherwise we'll use the existing available payment terms. So once the payment term everything completed, the BP roles, what are the BP roles available? So now we are going to do the BP creation /n BP. And here we have different roles for BP, right? So those things we are going to do it. So business partner, I'm going to create a business partner and create organization. So when you create the what BP role, we are going to use it. First, we'll create a general BP role and the grouping wise GPPU. Okay, GP01 is our grouping. The number range will be decided as per that one. After that, company, we can create SP suppliers, maybe SP. We can use it Rishikonda 530044 Vishakhapatnam IN and 01. Okay, so then we go to control data, BP type and all. We can input the details, identification. Okay, then go to relationships. Here we can give the different relationships. FLV, FLV. Go to general data. We created, first of all, we'll create first basic vendor. Okay, we got this vendor. Now we can go for the 1 BP role. Okay. So we put it this one. Go to change mode. FLV N00 supplier accounting data, the address, everything what we have given. Go to control data, business type, everything, vendor, general data. And if you want to assign to the another customer, you can assign those details, any payment block related information. Go to company code. You have to give the company code for which company code you want to create. Reconciliation account. We'll use our 16,000 domestic. Sort key, posting date, previous account number, and any other payment transactions. Okay, we can input all the information. Okay, we made it mandatory, right? If you remember that, I made this field as a mandatory. So whatever the mandatory fields, the finance consultant will decide in real time. So vendor status, correspondence, all the details are given. Now I'm going to save it. Just save view by view. It is more clear. So first edit the standard address in the error. Yeah, it is asking for the English currency. Okay. So that's why the red color is there. An entry required in the language field. Yes, we have given. Now click on check button. See, the address has become no red color. Save. Company code data we maintained and still in the change. You should be in change mode only. Then only you can get an option to select multiple. Now I'm going to maintain the supplier purchasing. FLV N01. FLV N01. You follow the SAP standard. The namings wise, some people may be disturbed, but these terms you always can use it. This is all general data. I'm going to purchasing view because I'm maintaining for the supplier data. Which purchasing organization? GPPO. This way, I think it is more easier without any confusion. How we created just now. Order currency is INR. Payment terms is 0001. And you want to have a GR based invoice verification, then you can put it. And shipping conditions, if you have any specific shipping conditions you want to maintain, you can maintain the 01. And reminding all of our information, acknowledgement required, or do you wanted to have evaluated GR settlement during date and subsequent. These are all other information. Purchase group also we can input G01, right? Domestic materials. Generally, this vendor planned date in 14 days. Anyway, info record is going to play the key role. Here, the important one, schema group supplier. Why I'm coming here? Where is our schema group supplier? G1. GP, domestic schema. He's a domestic vendor, so we are giving the G1. Automatic purchase order flag if you want to utilize any kind of auto PO details. Okay, see, purchasing block, everything available. Earlier in ECC, we used to go for different transactions, right? MK05, MK02. Now everything you can do in BP transaction. That's good. All good. And partner functions. Yeah. We can VN of supply 720. Okay, so nothing is allowed here. So we need to do that config again for our other roles. Just now where we have allowed the partners, right? That was when I used that. So when you create the partner functions for a new account group, we need to make it all roles. We need to make it available. Whatever important one. VN, then PI. Let's do for GS also. All are done now. We will not get any kind of error. Okay, all good now. And save it. At least one set of bank details are required. GP bank key GP001 bank account 004511345661. Bank country or region India. IN will give IN bank name HDFC Vishakhapatnam. You can say like Dwarakanagar region 01 city Vishakhapatnam. Okay. So we finally created a vendor with all the information, purchasing data also available. So supplier is available. So what all we have done, we need to create a material master. Vendor is created and we are going to create a material master MM01. And what is our material type? So business partner we created, account group and BP group, we created GP01. Okay. GP business partner group. These two we linked and all that respective configuration we have done it. So master data is done. Purchasing document type also we created Jet CPO for our testing. Pricing procedure also we created for our testing. So inventory related settings we use SAP standard only. So WAWE it is already available. So that should be fine. For invoice verification also the SAP standard related one that should be enough. If any kind of a controls, additional controls, we do it. So now we are going to do the testing now. What kind of a testing? Testing P2P. So our vendor, just now we created MK03. We can still display MK03, but it will take you to, this is our vendor for testing. And PO type, Jet CPO. We need a material, right? Material. We have to create a material. What is our material type? Jet RAM. Mechanical. Anyway, put internal number. Basic data, sales, purchasing. MRP will keep it ND for now because we are not done the MRP setup and all. We will avoid unnecessary errors. General plant data, I'm not going to maintain warehouse. Accounting, it's a raw material. Accounting data is enough. Quality. Okay. Yeah, the basic setup here, this should be fine for us to do it. Default settings. Org levels, GP01, RM01, GPSO, distribution channel, GC. Correct? Yes. Default settings, not RM01. Where is our RM11? RM11. Material ledger must be set productive for validation area. See, we got the first error. Go to the question mark. Material ledger must be set productive for validation area GP01 message number. Scenario 1, new validation area has been created for S4 HANA system. It is required to activate material ledger via transaction YMX2, X3, X1. That we did already. Afterwards, it needs to be set productive via transaction CKM start. Scenario to system conversion from SAP ERP business. We are coming under first one. So CKM start, we did already, but still it's a good thing. We got an error, which I expected. GP01, delete existing pivot history, exchange rate type, production startup. We did the same thing, right? Activation. Oh, understand. Last time it was in the test run. Exchange rate type. We'll run for all exchange rate type. Production. Start immediately. The planned start is ignored. That's fine. Confirm. LP01. Job production startup is ready. SM37. We'll see. Yeah, this is finished. 7:30. Let us go now. MM01. Default settings. Good. So what is one good learning? When we run CKM start in the morning when we are doing the configuration, we did the test run was there. That's why it was not done. New material has come and our first material may be H2SO4. H2SO4. Okay, I'm remembering my chemistry days. Latest material group is chemical. Okay, lab office norm all fine. Gross weight, it's okay. Basic material, sales org view, delivering plant is same. GP01, division G1, GP division. Tax classification, all are 100% tax. Lot of taxes. Account assignment group material. Generally, account assignment group for the material. It will help in the uh, sales related scenarios to get it any kind of accounting. Okay, accounting and all, it will be helpful. Return bill, SP time, trading goods, raw materials, semi-finished good, return bill. We will use the trading goods for now. Availability check. We can use availability check is going to play the role when you are having the stock and when you want to create a sales order. Those kind of cases, it will be helpful. Automatic PO I'm activating and purchase group G01. Rest all fine. MRP time I'm going to give ND because we are not going to make anything with MRP. Our target to per unit price, you can give it HTSO4 1 liter cost maybe 2,400 rupees. Good. Material is successfully created. Then 1003. Material is ready. 1003. Where is our testing? Material, vendor, PO type ZCPO. All good now. We are going to create the PO. I have material, I have vendor, plant, storage location, everything set up. So great, we got one CKM start related error, which we fixed just for the test run. And the partner function, we did the configuration. The allowed partner functions when we copied from 0001, I thought it would be copied everything, but it didn't come. So we maintained it, only two errors. So now we are going to ME21N, close it, set CPO, supplier. Okay. Now SAP started using this word supplier more than vendor. So supplier, purchase org, GPPO, G01, GP00. Good. Item overview. This is how you can do the unit testing by keeping everything with you. Okay. We want to maintain info record. Let's maintain info record. PAR. Same material, plant level also you can maintain, or purchasing org level. That's your wish, how you wanted to have a price. So let's go with purchase org level, ME11. If you go to purchase org level, it will be applicable for other plants also. So info record, you can say purchase org level. Yeah. Standard quantity 100 liter, 10 liter. Cost, just now we have given, right? 2,400. There's no rule to give like a material price. I'm just trying to maintain the similar kind of a price. Okay, all good. All good. But one thing is missed, that is tax code. While copying, we got certain kind of accent from input. We tax code. Tax code we didn't get. It came from the during company code copy. We are going to use the benefit. If something, any configuration, any issue comes while creating PO, we will address that part. Jet CPO supplier is 720, GPO G01, and the material plant storage location RM0 RM11 100 liter. Wow, almost fine. No output. Go to conditions. So GP0 has come. Okay. In the config, we can remove this one, not required to get. Okay. That also we can do it. /nm/08 DOM control data. So we can make it auto. This one will put it manual. ME21N. Most of the companies, we suggest them to use info record or some kind of condition record, because to avoid the mistakes from the purchasing team, because one team, one member can manage all the activities, but the price wise they may do mistake, so that can happen, so that we avoid that. See here, we made it manual, so 2,400, it is making confused, right? I understand. Let us do that. Go to SU3 and Indian decimal notation, we'll use this one, so that will not have any kind of issue. I put it 0.89. Again, go to ME21N, close this, ZCPO, and it's P item overview. Location RM11, 100 liter. Still, it's not replicated. What happens? Sometimes these systems, right? He log in and log off and log in, then only they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then only they will work. Let's hope now. ME21N. Close. Let's CPO. Supplier. Material. Plant. RM11. 100. See, comma has come. I just tried for that one only. When you change the user parameters, right, your SU3 user parameters, the data may not come immediately, so that you can log off and log in. So we will get it. Conditions, I got my price and all good. Basic price, I got it. Confirmation, we didn't maintain anything. I'm going to use Migo and go to invoice. IN, GR based IV we maintained in vendor master. That has come. Taxes V0, all good. Save. Wow, our first PO is saved. I'm going to do the Migo. I want stock. Purchase Migo. 100 liter. Delivery note. GP or anything you can put it. DN001. Click on check button. See, the first thing we got it. Posting only possible in 2503, 2502. For this company code, only possible in 0302 means June and May. But today we are in October. What I'm going to do now, go to MMRV, give my company code. See 0302. Luckily, we are in the very less duration. I'm going to make it now. MMPV, give my company GP00, GP00. When you see here the 03, right, you need to give the next one. 04 2025. Execute it. Converted. Till what stage you need to reach? You need to reach till 07. Then 5. Execute it. Converted. 6. Converted. 7. Converted. If you are not much confident, you just come to MMRV and give your company code and check it. You came to 7. So 7 means October. Already you are in the October time. Let's go to our Migo. Click on check button. Posting only possible in periods. Okay, I understand this story. I understand now. Now we will check our controlling area. We can directly go to OK KPT code, or else we will go with the enterprise structure, definition, controlling, maintain, controlling area. When you go to maintain controlling area, here we will see that what is the fiscal year variant was assigned. Go to details. K4 we assigned, right? So this one we will make some changes based on our requirement. Go to okay. So I'm going to financial accounting, global settings. Then we have global settings. You can directly go with OB29 transaction also. We can go for that. Either we can go with OB29 or we can search with this part. Okay, in same financial accounting, then you go to ledgers. Here fiscal year and posting periods. Maintain fiscal year variant. Here we used K4, right? So we are going to okay, we can use any of these things. March to this one, but we will not disturb their config. We'll use copy, maybe GP. Okay, we will use this one, April to March, because India follows same thing. So if you see this one, right, no checkbox to calendar year and year, and 12/4. If you go to periods, Okay, we first save the data, then only it will be updated in the table. So now copy this GP, go to period. You can see here the periods 1 to 12 are maintained, and the period -3, right? For example, if you're in October, the period will be 7. If you're in November, the period will be 8. So the same thing it is maintained. So all good. GP, and we are going to use GP for our controlling area. This one you can directly access with the OB29 also. OB29 T code also you can access it. And same thing, maintain controlling area you can go, or else you can directly go with OK KP. OK KP, maintain controlling area, GP00. Select this one, go to details. Here we are going to maintain GP, April to March. See cost center hierarchy, we can create and just put it for cost center. Okay, we'll just create one cost center hierarchy, GPCC 01. We will use when you create the cost center and the related scenarios. That will be helpful, the cost center creation. Okay, finally we did this one also. We created our own, so that no worries. Let's go to Migo, PO number, item OK, delivery note, click on check button. So posting can only be made to JL account 727920001 in currency euro. So we are going to make one change. So this error also we can capture why this error is coming. Because when you copy this, automatically GL account is copied. During that point of time, we have not made changes to our company specific company code. So short text is also in the Europe one. We can put it WRX GRIR clearing account. Control data, currency, INR. We need to change to posting without tax allowed also. We can put it tax category, all type of tax allowed. Now we should be fine. The same way we need to do for another GL account also. Control data, INR, sales revenue, or you can put it like stock account. Okay, you can put it like inventory or stock account, what we use for BSX. So the JL related masters also, when you copy, it will come. Everything is learning. So there are 4 things we found it. Everything is learning. So that is a good thing, that's what I told you, right? During UT, you will find it. Because of the proper plan and all entire setup, we got some 3 errors. But if you're not having proper, you may get many, 10, 15. Post it. So correct the customizing settings for the ledgers for the universal journal. Okay, this is one popular error. We'll get it. And the universal journal, there are inconsistencies in customizing settings for the ledgers. Correct customizing settings. Let us check it. What is this one? This message was displayed during the posting activity. Use transaction. Use transaction to check the customizing. We'll check this customizing thing. Why this error is coming? GP 00 ledger group 0001 ledger. What was the error? Okay, we'll run for all the ledger. Okay, we need to give the correct ledger group. Company code, ledger GP00, correct customizing settings in the journal. Document splitting is active for company code. Activate profit center accounting in controlling GP area. Yes. We try to use this kind of a question mark and going to the respective config for most of these kind of error. So like I mentioned that because of the material ledger, we are going to get certain kind of issues. Okay, so financial accounting, master data, profit center, activate profit center accounting in controlling area. So our controlling area GP00 and fiscal year 2025 profit center accounting activated. One error is gone. So these errors also kind of a learning for us. So profit center account is activated. Next, that is gone. Second one, correct the customizing settings for the ledgers in the universal general. Check the customizing settings using the transaction. Oh, lot are coming, but at least we can check it. Check customizing settings using this transaction. Many people have errors, but we will go with our company code only. Okay, these are all will be done by finance. Okay, you don't have to worry much, but in ideas, no choice. We need to fix it. Lot, lot are there. So these are all messages only. So 0L, where is anything related to our company code? We don't have here GP30. Okay, let us do one thing. Again, checking, but this time we will use our company code GP00. Correct the customizing settings. Still we have issue. Okay, this one. The version 0 of controlling area is not assigned to any ledger. Let us go to this config and check this error message. So define ledger for CO version. The CO consultant will do this one. Manage multiple version general accounting. Okay, we'll use for one data. So when you go for inventory, mainly all these things will come. For purchase order, those things will not stop. Define ledger for CO version. See where is the configuration. SAP customizing conversion of accounting to SAP S4HANA. These are all related to the material ledger. GP00. I'm going to capture all these errors. As of now, we know this OMX3, OMX2, OMX1, CKM start, but we got to know about the new T codes like SS02. These all we are going to fix it. See the 0 version, nothing entry is there. GP00. Maintain these details here. Now we will maintain this information 0L, save it. Okay. Few things are expected, but somewhat migrate general ledger, define general ledger, define document types for posting and controlling. I hope we don't have any of the assignments to the controlling area. See, mostly the controlling area related with material ledger. That's why the beginners who are trying for S4HANA, they are struggling and few people are getting disappointed also. So I'm not able to fix the issues. I'm not able to fix, still the issues are coming. Okay. So those things are happening. So, but we found few new thing. So material ledger setup, this is our normal area. Assignment of thing. That's a good thing. We always do it. The great learning will be this one. OMX3, OMX2, OMX1, CKM start. Along with these 4, we found a new one. The very nice one is this one. I like this one. When you get error message, you can pass this. This one will show the missing configuration related. Okay. And also we have done, see, everything is passed. Okay, the program we can put it. So config wise, conversion of accounting to S4 HANA, then preparation for migration, then then preparation for general ledger. After that, additional settings of non additional setting. Directly define ledger for zero version. This is one important one, we found it. Okay, define document types and posting for controlling. That also not required. Define currency settings for migration. Okay, that's fine. So another one I will maintain later. We have found a good one, and this program will be helpful for us to check any kind of a missing configuration related to material ledger. Now we'll go to our T code. Later I will fill it by watching. 702 DN01. Check. User already processing. Let us come back. Correct the customizing settings in the ledger in the invoice journal. This also one T code, right? We will put it. Later I can make it a proper document for this one, so many people can save time if you put these things as part of all good. So if I keep as part of our setup, right? So generally I keep these 4. Now we got 2 more. Then one more config also we did it. That point I will put it. So then if you are doing, someone is doing these things, they don't have to spend time. GR is posted. Go and check MB52, GP01, and execute. 100-liter stock we are going to see. Great, 100-liter. I don't like this view. I like this non-hierarchical. It's a perfect. If you click on this one, all the data is fine. I'm going to do Miro /n Miro 25/10/2025. Here is our PO number, MIGO 702 01 702. We'll use V0 tax only. Posting to account are only possible. Yeah, same thing. 160000. That also it is automatically copied, right? So we need to change from 160000. Go to control data. First change to INR. Because our company is INR, right? We need to put it. So now it should be fine. Okay, now to refresh the screen. 2510 7021 702 V0. Calculate tax 240. Click on simulate. Still we have some error. What is that error? Accounting interface, balance in transaction. Oh, amount is there. Oh, then it's fine. Okay, business place we maintain, right? We can maintain the business place which we created, that we can give it later. Not 240. 240,000. This will be sorted out. Click on simulate. Come back. Enter the business place. Okay, into the business place. Because of this India related configuration wise, we are getting that business place as a mandatory field. But we created the business place already. So where to maintain the business place? We already maintained the business place. Let us check SPRO. IMG enterprise structure, assignment, financial accounting, define assignment of consolidated business area. Okay, this is the one. Company code, consolidated GP00. But our thing is business place, controlling, definition, financial accounting. This is business area is different and business place different. Let me find that business place config. Okay, we will do the business place configuration. We'll do. Go to SPRO, reference IMG, cross application components. Okay, and general application functions. Here we have a business place. Activate business place. First of all, we can see this one. What is the business place? How did it work and all? So if you see that one, in this and the following activities, you customize the system to the post value added tax or similar tax types and generate the associated tax returns on a level of company code based on the mostly Indian companies and all this activating is happening. So we can use this define business place to create a business place for us. We'll create same company code GP business place. Okay. Rest all data we can maintain based on the requirement. Same GP business place country and region. Okay. So define business place is done. Define business places. Not one is enough for us. Assign business places to plants. GP01. We can assign to GP00, GP00, and GP00. Okay. And activate business place for scenarios. Countries region allowed list of business places. Okay, so this one we will all finance related topic. For now, we need to come out of our error. Okay, now we'll check this one. We'll go to Miro. Okay, we have to input business place. Okay, business place, and we'll put the section. Okay, we'll give the business place. Yeah, we created some business place and put it. But the usage wise, if you read the details, right, how SAP has given that data, what is business place means. So define the business places you need for your company. You can define the business places you need your company for background information, like whatever code and all those information. Definitely, I will also learn more about this business place and make a video on that. So more about SAP finance related topic. For now, we created a business place with our configuration and maintained it. No more messages. We are posting the invoice verification. So successfully, we have done P2P. So we will go to our PO and check ME23N. Go to purchase order history. GR is posted, IR is posted, and GR accounting entries, document info, FA documents, accounting document. See, BSX debit, GRIR credit. Same thing when you do the invoice receipt, vendor account will get credit. Go to follow on documents, vendor account credit, and GRIR debit. I hope this overall video has given you that what all things need to be done. And we got around 4 issues. And for the 4 issues, I will edit those 4 issues and solutions. I will make it as a short videos. And this overall video, we will keep it like a reference for end-to-end P2P in live. This is the first time I have done in live from the end-to-end configuration within a day. So within few hours. So I hope this video has given you a good glance about the overall thing. Whatever error I got it, from that learning, I will definitely update our KDS document too, especially material ledgers group, because which is stopping many MM consultants, although it is a FA configuration. Thanks for watching. If you like these efforts and the explanation, you can provide your valuable encouraging words and give ratings on Udemy. Keep sharing and keep learning. Thank you.